We have the Radiant. We have the Dire. I am in dire need of this event ending so I can have exciting intros again. Anyway, here's an intro. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a game of Dota that is all about Jester, smiley face, sad face. Sad face, smiley face? This boy right here, Jester. Jester, sad face, smiley face. He's got a build. He's got a build. We'll talk about it more later. But it's a build. If you want to see how we got the build, or if you just want to support the channel, because I love making Dota videos and want it to be my job, find the Patreon link in the description below. If you want to watch me play more, find the Twitch link in the description below. I play on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Hang with my friends, chill, you can chat at me, I will chat back. Probably, if I remember to turn on my chat notifications, which I sometimes don't. Anyways, let's click forward a couple seconds and get to the fights for the runes. It looks like nothing is happening anywhere. There is a Rubik here, and we're both just going to click on the rune and each other a little bit. No stuns available. Broodmother's in a little bit of trouble. Got Lena after him. I'm sleeping and don't come help until it's way too late. Could I have turned around earlier? Yeah, I could have. Would it have helped? Maybe. I've got Rot. What's Lena got? Lena's got Hook. I mean, maybe. Alright, let's introduce the lanes. We've got Lena with Hook and Fiery Soul and Telekinesis. These are both single target spells, and they do not work well for activating Fiery Soul. F- on this build. I can't believe how bad it is. So bad. It's so bad. Okay, if she just didn't have Fiery Soul, Hook Telekinesis is actually kind of good. Maybe you Telekinesis them into somewhere you can definitely hit them with Hook, or you hook them somewhere dangerous, and then Telekinesis them a little bit further into somewhere dangerous, and then hit them with a boat. I wonder how the timing works out. Maybe you could drop boat and then hook them, and have them get to you right as the boat gets to you. But that's a very wasted ult if you miss. Okay, so just all the position manipulation is actually an okay support build. I'll change it to a B tier, maybe C. It's okay, I guess. And on Magnus, I got denied my ult by my friend Techies. Yeah, Techies has Arcane Supremacy, and he last picked Lifebreak. Why? Why? I don't know. I have no idea. There was Laguna Blade available, and he took Lifebreak. I've got Dispersion. Lifebreak Dispersion is low-key axe build. It would have been so great. Especially since I also have Dagger Rot as well. Could have been amazing. Could have been amazing. That's right, could have. Not to be confused with could have. Anyways, could have been amazing. But it's still pretty good. I like it. I mean, Rot and Dismember is obviously the punch combo, and it's solid. Dispersion reflects some of the Rot damage I deal to myself back onto my enemies, and also reduces the damage I take from Rot, so that's great. That's good. Good synergies, fun to play, easy to play. It's one of those builds where I blink in and use my ult, which I'm very fond of. All told, I like it. It's not the strongest version of this build I've ever seen, but just having Dispersion and Rot is pretty decent. Dispersion's definitely a top tier ability. I would put this build a B+ or an A-. It's pretty solid. Good enough for that Rubik right there. Alright, speaking of absolute S tier builds, this spider has Rearm and Torrent. Need I say more? I posted a video recently about a Stargate game. It was a game of Dota 2 played by my friend Stargate, where he got this combo, Rearm and Torrent. and he really leaned into it and did the water park thing. It's so stupid. It's just like the sound is completely overwhelming. Luna got a kill. Oh, somebody else just didn't get a kill? What happened to Pudge? What happened to Pudge? Is Marci already doing her thing? Okay, let's back it up and see what happens to Pudge here. Pudge is hooked. Pudge gets hooked under tower and then telekinesis into the tower, and it's bad news bears. Marci shows up and runs at Tinker, who, despite valiantly trying to not die, gets charged a second time. Oh, and dies right before Marci gets hooked. Wow, what a not ex machina. That was awesome though. Wait, let's see that again in slow motion. Is he gonna make it? Is he gonna make it? He's not. He's not gonna make it. Is the hook gonna get there in time? Oh, it's just they die so close to each other, so close. But in the end, they both die. That's epic. It's absolutely epic. 4 minutes. 4. Okay. Taking notes on Marci kills. Somebody else just died. Was it me? I died. Oh no. What happened? Looks like... Oh, I remember exactly what happened here. I, like, super randomly decided I just needed to have this range creep. And, got hit by all the crowd control and exploded. I don't know what I was thinking there. What a terrible play. Not my best. Alright, so, anyways, this spider has a killer build. It's excellent. Move speed and unable to be attacked on a squishy agility hero. Good. AoE crowd control with Ags. Excellent. Torrent Storm with Ags. Very good ability by itself, but rearming Torrent Storm, S tier build. This is ridiculous. It's so good. Lina hooks Marci. Marci runs Lina under tower. That's a taste of your own medicine there, Lina. Wow, how silly. Alright, we're going to come back to this lane. We already talked about Lina. Let's talk about this Techies, who's got Arcane Supremacy and 2 nukes, which is fine. And then Life Break. Again, instead of Laguna Blade, this was a terrible pick. I don't know why he did this. Still, like, A-tier builds. It's going to taper off late game and be a bit of a caster fallacy, but, like, Techies gets all that attack damage, so you could build this as, like, an Intel soft carry and be very good. Hey, let's watch bottom. It's Marci with a charge and an impale, and suddenly I am on the wrong side of the world. Spider's got some CC. I surely should be dead. Hats off to this Lina right here. Who are you, Lina? Haters make me famous. Just saved my butt. Good job. That was awesome. Anyways, Techies with the like A tier, potentially with some like right-click intel build. You know, what's the thing called? The new thing. A Witchblade and like a Bloodthorn and I don't know, some other right-clicky caster stuff. It could carry into the late game, therefore it's pretty solid. Lina's dead. Oh no, what happened? I thought Lina was like hooking people under tower. I thought this was all working out for her. What happened, Lina? Oh, did Marci run at you and then impale you horribly out of position? I tried to help, but alas, she couldn't hook herself out of the fight. And now there's 4 of them bot. I dodged the suicide, but Marci just keeps running at me, at least for a minute. Alright, she gives up, but rough start up here. Alright, so who else we got? We got Techies. Right-click Techies with Ball Lightning and Sticky Bomb, which is a slow. Honestly, because of position in the draft, I don't think Techies should have gone right-click this game, but like this build is solid. It's fine. It needs attack speed desperately and some survivability because it's on a Techies, but like it's an okay build. Here's another one that's like, alright, was this the build in this game? Not necessarily. Oh no, I died. What happened? You know, why didn't you hook me out of danger and save me? Alright, I was a little low. I think I know exactly what's about to happen here. Here's Marci with the stun and the impale out of position, and I go down just like that. Anyways, I was saying, Storm Spirit with another build that's a pretty excellent right-click build. Like, you flip on Unleash, you get the shard and do the overload thing, and you just machine gun people with a bunch of very hard-hitting hits. It's quite good, especially this attack bounce from overload. Like, yeah, it's solid. It's a good right-click build. If you catch somebody alone with this for like 5 Desolate hits, that's a ton of damage. It pretty much like it. Same problem with Tinker. Like, we've got our right-click on heroes that are just like not good at right-clicking, which is unfortunate. Meanwhile, mid, Marci is running at Techies, way under tower. Oh man, Pudge. Oh, disastrous. Check this out. The suicide as they get impaled away from the tower, and then Techies life breaks himself back under the tower, messing up Pudge's life, and gets the kill for the Techies. Okay, that much disable and displace from the Marci should be plenty to make this Techies dead. And the only thing that saved him was Pudge being close to the tower from just a terrible suicide, because like Pudge really should know that there's a skewer coming after the charge and should be aiming the suicide accordingly. Techies with the laser damage with Arcane Supremacy blows up Marci, getting 2 kills when Techie should really be dead. Fascinating. Alright, we've got a Kunkka. Kunkka had one of those builds that you tell your kids about, because, like, this is a stupid one-hit build. Look at this. Percent bonus damage, bonus cleave, flat bonus damage, and crit. Like, oh no, not crit, just cleave. Interesting. Okay, so he needs to build crit. Hey look, he built crit. Fascinating. Still, just so many ways to stack stupid amounts of damage onto the Tidebringer. He's gonna end up blowing people up. It's kind of like a dumb, boring build. Like you're gonna get a Shadow Blade and appear out of nowhere and explode people all the time, and that's your one trick, but like that's not a bad trick. Alright, speaking of not bad tricks, what just happened over here? Marci's dead. Not before Storm's dead. I feel like I didn't go far enough back to know what's happening. Alright, Rubik is way out of position. Storm goes on him. Pudge wants to help. This time times the suicide much better. Marci and Brood will bring down the Storm Spirits. There's a nice hook from Lina. Catches the Marci, pulls her pretty far out of position. Meanwhile, Brood goes down. Marci goes down a second later. It's a 2-for-1 for the Dire. We're up 2k gold. We're up a few kills. Yeah, 4 kills on our techies. 2 on Lina. Seems alright. See, where are our other kills? How are we 4 and 2 and 8 kills? I'm so confused. Whatever. Anyways. Alright, we're 10 minutes in. I've introduced all but one build. I've been talking about her. You've seen her. She's clearly got charge. It's Marci the MERCILESS. And here she goes again. Boop. That's a stun me. That's a pull me all the way under tower. I am dead. This is at 10 minutes. 10. Alright, I am going to pause the recording for a hot second and do some stuff. Alright, we're back. I had completely forgotten to take notes on times. And I'm just going to do that after the game. Oh man, check out that hook to interrupt the charge. Into the telekinesis, into the tower. Marci still pulls Lina out of position. He gets back in there. Looks like they kill Lina just before I kill Marci. But good fight. Very interesting. Alright, it's about 10 minutes. I do really want to tell you guys about like gold and where we're at and stuff, but check out this Marci build. This is so dumb. Charge and skewer. That's like really the combo here, but the thing that makes this so dumb is this is on Marci, who has excellent strength gain, excellent attack combos, like attack animations, and like decent agility gain at 2.4 per level. And this is such a build. Alright, she sees me all the way behind the tower. Breaks off her charge this time. Goes top, looking to do it again. Sees the Lina in the back with low health. Pulls her forward. That's a dead Lina. There's 4 of them up here, and they're just prowling for the fight. Here comes the charge Impale directly into the double crowd control from Spider. That's a dead Storm Spirit. Suddenly our 2K lead is feeling a little shaky. Just a little shaky. He's going for Tinker well behind the tower, outside of tower range. Uses the Impale to bring him to the team. That suicide's in the right place. All that crowd control from Spider pays dividends again. And Marci's getting a bunch of kills. And I've got to say, the thing that really makes this build scary, like never mind having a couple of the best engages in Dota in Charge of Darkness and Haunt. Like that's already excellent, but like never mind that. Never mind having skewers that you can take the enemy hero to your friends and guarantee kills. Like never mind the fantastical gank build. Like it's certainly a part of why this is so amazing. But she's got Flesh Heap. She's gonna get bonus strength for all these kills she's part of. And they worded Flesh Heap, so like you don't even need to actually get the kill. Things just have to die near you. So she can just engage for her team every time. And she's gonna turn so stupid. Like so stupidly big. Spoiler alert. Alright, let's take a look at net worth and see how this game's going. So, it's also worth pointing out that she, despite having a ridiculous build and doing really well this game, is very low on the net worth. Like Storm, myself, and Techies are all up in the top of net worth, and their 2 cores are up in the top of net worth. And she's down below one of our supports. Like her net worth is terrible. And it just doesn't even matter because like she's straight up not farming. Like no time, right clicking on creeps. I say as she goes and clicks on creeps for a second. Alright, what even happened there? I wasn't looking. Did she get a kill? Did she hit somebody with this charge? She hit Tinker, missed the skewer. Okay. And to be fair, he's gonna start bouncing out with ball lightning and being really hard to keep down. So, let's talk about builds a little bit. We've got Maelstrom on our Storm Spirit. Seems good. Yeah, I want this on Hero Chase. I don't know, maybe that's fine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what happened? I think it's a hook. It's a hook and a telekinesis up to the tower. Oh yeah. Along with the Techies life break. Yeah, check out what Techies does during this fight. This is pretty cool. Sees the hook and life breaks away from the crowd control into the tower range to guarantee that kill on Kunkka. That was good teamwork. Techies has a sheep stick. Well, that's not how I'd be doing this. Oh, excuse me, but you know, it works. Ruh-roh, Marci died. Ruh-roh. What happened? I think Marci tried to fight me below tower. Yeah, and I've got Dispersion and Rot and Dismember, so I just refuse to die. And I kill the Marci, but in the end, it's the Rubik getting the second kill. So Rubik with his webs build has a Meteor Hammer. So he's gonna rat with webs. Ugh, I hate everything about this. Mines and ratting and webs. Blah. It's terrible. I mean, it's good, but it's awful to play against. Alright, meanwhile, Pudge has got himself in a bit of trouble. He's very low. Lina wants to be the playmaker. Storm, with the big fight build, ends up a little too far forward for his own good. Marci comes in and just explodes. Oh my goodness. Wait, let's just follow Marci as she respawns here. Here we go. Bum bum. Just going into a bit of a battle. Her support goes down, and oh man, that was the overcharge hits. Multiple overcharge hits. Everybody there just charges into the middle of our team and explodes immediately. That was hilarious. Absolutely silly. Alright, what do we got? Lina's building caster supporty stuff. Fine, I guess. Tinker isn't building anything. I guess he's going for an Orchid. Yeah, okay. You're a right-click Tinker. You need mana regen. Fine. Me! I'm going for a Blink, and a Hood, and an Axe, and a Shard, because I need all the things. In retrospect, I maybe shouldn't have taken Rot and should have tried to get something else that was another Axe ability. Because I did need a lot of stuff that wasn't me turning into a massive tank. Spider comes after me and CCs me, but he bites off more than he can chew, and I kill the spider. Rubik gets some damage on me. Lina doesn't pull Rubik out of position, but eventually the Marci shows up. There's a tornado on the Marci, causing her to whiff the Impale. Okay, this camera thing is a problem. Okay, let's just watch that all again without my camera trying to follow heroes, because that was awful. So she charges me, immediately gets tornadoed, misses the Impale, but Techie's life breaks after her and ends up under tower and goes down. Pudge is out of position and goes down as well. That's a 1-for-1. Kind of silly nonsense with how out of position everybody is. That impaling onto that life breaking onto an impaling Marci is hilarious. Just watching them teleport after each other. Ruh-roh, this one's gonna go a little better. Nice hook, though. She tried. Alright, so Rubik has now taken bottom tower and nuked our wave with Brock's Mines for 17 minutes and is just ahead in farm. He is 7-1. Ugh. And he's never going to taper off, because all he has to do is avoid us and Meteor Hammer towers from the tree line. Gets life breaked by a Techies, who tries every trick he knows to hold him down. The hook is a whiff. The vision isn't enough. He's going to get away. Uh-oh. What happened, Tinker? Why are you the deads? Looks like Tinker is at river at 17 minutes and alone. Pudge and Spider cast all their spells on him, and Marci shows up to secure that kill. He was getting away. That was necessary. Alright, so Marci is still doing terrible at farm. She's still below our supports. I don't know how this is possible, considering she's, like, Oh, she's only 6'6" for now. Alright. Alright, we're pressuring bottom. Rubik's still here being annoying. Spider shows up. Somebody throws a boat. It's a huge miss. Oh, hey, there's a Marci here. Turns out Blade Mail is good. Good enough for Storm Spirit. I take down the Marci in the end. Not until after Storm Spirit gets exploded. Spider gets hook life breaks. I'm sure they're going to finish this thing off. No, they're not. Reactive Taser keeps them up. Fascinating. We got an Invis Pudge. Whips on a Suicide. And ends up surrounded. Alright, that didn't go so well for that Pudge. Good idea, though, jumping on 3 enemy heroes by yourself. When your team's, like, close but not actually with you. Alright, meanwhile, we've got me with no health and Techies with no health. Jumping on Kunkka for the kill. The real question here is, can we escape the Marci? Seems like yes so far. But they're still coming. Once she gets that charge on me, I am in trouble. Unfortunately, there's like just multiple fights going on here. The boat is huge. Spider goes down. Pudge goes down. Marci goes down. That was a big fight for us. There was a Rubik right here, but he didn't help. Meanwhile, Kunkka's just over here getting solo lane experience top. It's like, oh, I'll just explode waves in one hit all game. It's his only plan, but it's a good plan. And that will be the top. T1 down. Lena decides not to go. And I see Marci charging it again. Oh, she doesn't want it though. Wait, who's she on? Oh, she was on Storm. That's funny. I think if she knew this Techies was right here, she would have continued this charge. She decides to full health and full mana, pick up a regen rune. Lol. What? Alright, well. It is 20 minutes. Marci is still badly underfarmed. She's like 3.5k behind her teammates that are winning the gold race, which are Rubik and Kunkka, who have really good farming tools. Followed by pretty much our whole team except for Lena, who is our hard support and should be the bottom of the gold pile. And then there's Marci. Marci the Merciless with her Blade Mail Power Treads combo. That's all she's got, but it's fine. Looks like her spider's already dead. She's gonna come after me anyway. Charge and Pale is like fine, I guess, but her help is a little too far away. Until they're not. Big old RP. I don't know why I turned around there. Probably should have kept running. Maybe I thought we could get somebody, or I could ult somebody to stay up. In the end, a bunch of us just died in that fight. Rubik is still just pressuring the bottom lane. Alright, Kunkka's got a Silver Edge. Silver Edge phase boots. Seems good. I have the Yawns. What you gonna do? Marci is finally farming a creep. Where's she? There she is. Marci is finally farming some creeps. But she's at 14 stack. She's getting 24 strength from this. I mean, one more Flesh Heap kill, and she's got a free Reaver. Free? I mean, it costs her a spell slot, but, like, seems good. Alright. Spider is teleporting somewhere. Marci's charging in to mid, but decides to break it off. Apparently 4 of us in a tower is a noteworthy threat. Ruh-roh. What just happened to Lina? Alright, Lina's just hanging out. Putting vision up, looking for a hook. And wait, did she just what? Oh, I know what it is. Lina just got one shot by the Kunkka, and Marci follows up for a super easy techies kill. Oh. Yeah, one shot. Laugh my ass off, indeed. Marci impales me onto the low ground. It is a bloodbath. Everybody is dying. And I dare say that one-shot opener just made for a good fight. Turns out Silver Edge and Crit is good with all of the damage abilities. And Tidebringer. Spider's well on his way to Ags. Still just general support casty stuff on Rubik. Seems fine. Probably same deal for Lina. Yes, indeed. Pudge has health regen and an Aether Lens. Seems fine. Marci with 3 starting items in Blade Mail and Power Tread still. Picks up a Reaver at 24 minutes as her 3rd item. I am impressed there. Alright, I can't help but notice the Techies has 2 support caster items. Never going to become a carry at this rate. That's too bad. I kill the spider, but everybody else on my team dies. Heck, I'm even dying. Seems like a problem. But here comes Lina to get everybody out of the way of her boat with Hook. Lol, 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 lol. Lols, Rafflecopters. Look at how rich Kunk is after those couple of fights. He's so loaded. This build is insane. Empower Tidebringer? What the lumping space happened to let us allow this? Also, Marci just took over the cash lead. Our team had been doing very well, but she just moved it up ahead. We got multiple TPs onto the storm. He's going to get the tower, but he's going to stay too long and get caught. Can he get out? Can he fight? Got no health regen. Got no way to get out of the infinite CC that these two pile up. He ults and almost straight up detonates the Pudge, but it's not enough, and he goes down. Alright, we got a little bit of a lull here. And we're going to watch people jungle, so let's move it up to the next highlight. We go on Spider. And Spider is bait. We get RP'd, we get Tidebringered, we get Shockwaved, we get Blast-offed. And Spider tells us it was easy. Suddenly they're up 7k. Suddenly their 3 carries, their 2 cores and their mid are the top of the net worth. Suddenly this seems bad, boys. This seems bad. I think I might die. Or lose, or whatever. Our bottom tower is on fire. Last hit goes to the creeps. Rubik is sad. All right, let's watch another fight. They push in bottom. They catch the Lina out front. Let's see what just happened there. Lina goes out because you know she's our long range Chica with Hook. So obviously she goes like way out front. She drops some wards to set up the Hook. And gets charged. The Impale isn't even necessary. She just explodes. Technies very aggressively leaves the base and dies for it. That water park thing is huge. Shockwave knocks me out of the fight. And Marci doesn't seem to take damage anymore. Just charges all around, getting kills. Marci and Spider both make it out. Leave my team wondering where they are and how this all went so wrong after about 25 minutes. We were doing just fine until that big fight in our triangle where we all died. Mid, our triangle, like around here, this area. Alright, Marci's charging creeps. I'm going to go to the next highlight. Tinker, all alone and surrounded by enemies. Sorry, Lina, all alone and surrounded by enemies after Marci does awful things to you. Some big dumb ults crowd control my team for a long time. Marci picks the wrong target, but with Skewer gets the kill anyway. I end up getting my revenge, but I am so low. I TP out, but in the end, get caught with a Tidebringer, and Techies cleans up the fight with Laser. 4 dead on both sides. 10k gold advantage to the Radiant. We got 3 towers down. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. They've got 5 towers down. We have good vision out. Can Lina do things to Rubik? She gets him in tower range, but there are creeps there. But Lina's able to kill the Rubik by herself. Alright, Storm decides he wants to fight the Spider. Spider thinks the Corn Storm rearm is gonna be good, but he goes down too fast to rearm even once. And it turns out it's bad. Alright, we got a bit of a lull here. Let's move on to the next fight. We're at 33 minutes now. Looks like they're gonna try to come into top. They're hit by a boat. Storm is out and way too low. As soon as it gets caught up to him, he dies. Techies is not long behind him, I think. In the end, it's the Impale, followed by the hook, and Techies goes down. Marci may have overextended that time. Storm Spirit's going to clean that kill up. And then we try to chase a Rubik through the trees. This isn't a thing. It doesn't work. I don't know why we thought it would work. But he just walks right through trees until he finds a good place to teleport from and is out. Goodbye, peace diggities.